evening all. The definition of a couple of words may or may not be what you're expecting. This evening we're also commemorating this year another anniversary, and it's the 40th anniversary of an October long weekend in 1971, which was the Whitworth's first ever venture into motorhoming. Go See Australia was a big promotion at that time, and we thought, yeah, this is for us. And so we took a trial rental of a combi up to Batteau Bay with 3 kids. Yes, it was a tight fit, and there would be need for careful, coordinated activities, and quite frankly, the kids were fantastic. And we decided, yep, this was for us. So within a few weeks, we took delivery of our pride and joy, a campmobile, and then we were off. Most weekends, school holidays, getting used to things, and we decided we'd try the halfway around Australia. This was our first big adventure, and that was fantastic. Up through the centre to Darwin, North Queensland, back down to home in Sydney. We lived in Sydney then. All right, 6 weeks, gee, that was good. What say we try 6 months and we'll go overseas? So of course Don's planning ability came to the fore then, and he was, planning, but it wasn't so easy in those days. Mail inquiries sometimes got an answer, sometimes didn't. Anyway, in March 1975, saw the 5 of us Qantasing to London, and we picked up a brand new Ford Transit-based landliner. Wasn't much bigger than our campmobile, but it had lots and lots of room, and you ladies and I know what lots of room we need. Cooking, good cooking, it was self-contained. Now this beautiful motorhome took us 4 months around UK and the continent. Ian celebrated his 12th birthday at Vienna at their famed fun park. Caroline turned 10 in Paris and marked the occasion with a visit to the Palace of Versailles. And our granddaughter, who's sitting down here, also celebrated her 10th birthday in Paris just by coincidence. Jenny, our youngest, had turned 6 before we left, and she thinks the trip, the walk up, the climb up the Leaning Tower of Pisa, that was her big thing. She really loved that. This was absolutely wonderful. So, 2 months in North America was still to come. It was really great. Difficulty picking up a motorhome east side and dropping off west side, and also they didn't tend to answer their letters very well. Anyway, we picked up a 22-foot Superior A-class in Toronto, and we were set. Niagara Falls was close by, so we stayed there. Then into the US and on, New York, Washington, Florida Disneyland, Jazz in New Orleans, over on Route 66 to the stupendous Grand Canyon, north to Yellowstone, down to Yosemite, and south to LA and San Diego. And then the beautiful Highway 1 hugging the Californian coast up to San Francisco, from whence we took our homeward flight. August and September had seen us cover over 9,000 miles of North America. Now I'd like to break off for a little bit here. Sunday night, Don and I were most surprised and delighted to find that the club had organised 2 of our 3 children to be here. Ian and his wife Amanda and our granddaughter Charlotte are down the front here. Jenny and husband Brian and the 2 little ones, Macy and Samantha, had to go back this morning. Unbelievably, she's moving house tomorrow. And you probably saw the little ones flying, having a great time down there. Caroline and James live in San Francisco, and that was unfortunately they couldn't come. I'd like to say thank you to the conspirators who organised this and also to you members who have been so wonderful and made them so welcome. Thank you for that. Now I better get back on track again. On our trip. It was a wonderful 6 months. Little did we realise that we were into a motorhoming love affair. In later years it would encourage us to encourage a huge number of other fellow members into the most wonderful organisation, our CMCA family. And with the hard work and dedication of so many people, members and staff, this week celebrates our 25th anniversary. Can you believe it? 25 years? Thank you.
So that's what impelled us into this, which I say now seemed to have been one of my better ideas. We too took the first steps along an exciting road. For 25 years, some indefinable sort of CMCA spirit has yielded so many skilled and work-willing people to national management committees, boards, as wonderfully supportive staff to these people, and very importantly for a multitude of voluntary tasks. This magical CMCA spirit, which is seemingly to me, not just because I started it, it seems pretty unique to me, and it gives every indication of soaring onward and upward. An exciting and gratifying future still lies in store. Roll on our 30th, folks. And now, with great thanks to David and Lynn Fricky, of course, who are largely responsible for this wonderful event, having raved on much longer than necessary, let's perform our nominated task. Erica and I have tremendous pleasure in declaring open the CMCA 25th Anniversary Rally.
Just got one more simple thing to do. All of you folk are presenting a wonderful painting by a local artist. It's of irises, and when we Googled to see what the floral thing was for 25 years, irises came up. So we're presenting this to Don and Erica. It's a really lovely painting, and I know they're going to find a great spot for it. Thank you.
Thank you all very much. That's really beautiful.
You can do that too.
Well, you consider the cake is cut. Now you can have a slice of it, if you're lucky. Thank you.